Hey. Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to say call on Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rekakwadash, in the name of Yahushai, giving all love and praises to the great Ali Shaddai of Israel, the great I Am, the possessor of heaven and earth, of the spirits of heaven and earth. Giving much love and respect to his only begotten son, Yahushai, the Adonai, the Hamashiach, the light of this world. My Redeemer, my Comforter, the one who died for Israel and rose to sit to become his Father's royal right arm. My Redeemer, my Comforter, and my salvation, and the only one to plead his blood over Israel, the only nation, granted for salvation. Shout out to, double honors, and shout out to Great Millstone for giving me this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, not only to get me to go back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, but to prepare me for these dark times that are ahead of us. They work around the clock to give us the information that we need. You know what I'm saying? They open my eyes to the truth. I hope they open your eyes to the truth. They are the chosen camp of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Shalom to Great Millstone. Shout out to the Akim, the women the Akim, the men that's in the Word. And you may not be from Great Millstone, but you still follow them. You still, get your information from them. You still listen to them, and you go to the highways and byways, and you do the work at home to the best of your abilities. Shalom to you, beautiful brothers. Shalom. Shalom to the Aqua, the beautiful women. It's not too many of y'all women that's in the truth. So for y'all women that's actually into the truth, and you actually doing what you got to do. You're actually doing what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Shalom to you, beautiful women. Whether you got a man or not, you still fear the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, in the name of Yahushai. And you listen and you learn in silence. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with following your man if you got one. Ain't nothing wrong with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai being in control of your life. Like I said, it's not too many of y'all women. So for the women that are doing that, shalom to you, beautiful women. Coming back at you with another episode through the power and spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, in the name of Yahushai. And this one is just going to be titled, the world is in a bad state. You know what I'm saying? The world is in a bad state. We keep hearing news about the brink of World War III. We keep hearing news about the truth coming out at full force. We keep hearing news about the wickedness of our people mainly. And the wickedness of our people is reflecting the wickedness of the world, because they are the world. You know what I'm saying? And hearing bizarre news of like geology, you know what I'm saying, being in a bad state too. Animals changing their places, different events in the sun and the moon and the stars. You know what I'm saying? Major signs. Hearing about a lot of Holocaust. You know what I'm saying? Them following a totalitarian nation like China. Everybody wanting to be like China with their totalitarian laws and a martial law like living stature. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing about the collapse of the money more and more. Trying to get people warned and prepared for the collapse of the U.S. You know what I'm saying? They supposed to be losing 150,000 jobs, every month or so now. They're falling at a faster scale, you know what I'm saying? And more and more news is coming out, you know what I'm saying? And more things are happening, and this world is becoming more and more in a chaotic state. So we're going to read some of the Bible scriptures, because Yahweh can never say it no better. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm going to follow along there. But, you being a young Israelite, you know what I'm saying? And you being a man in the truth, you're supposed to be circumspect to all things. In order to be a God, you got to have a universal mindset. You can't just worry about yourself. You got to worry about your people. You know what I'm saying? That's in the word. You got to worry about your livelihood. You got to worry about, you know what I'm saying, the news. You got to worry about what's going on in this nation. You got to worry about what's going on in multiple nations. You know, speaking of multiple nations, like they saying, keep your eyes on Israel. You know what I'm saying? Because if Israel get bombed, that can speed up, that can put us right into World War III. You know, so keep your eyes on Israel. Another one that came to mind through the power of the Spirit is World War III is getting a lot more and more closer. You know, they got America finally landing in ground. I do believe they in Ukraine, and they getting closer to Russia, I do believe, or whatever the fuck is going on. You know, because I try not to worry about it and impress my mind on it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things are going to happen in this time. Like it's in the Bible, you will hear wars and rumors of wars, but be thou not concerned, for such things must come to pass, but the end is not nigh. And then at the same time, the Bible does say they were eating, drinking, marrying, being given in marriage, and they knew it not until the flood came and took them away. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to be circumspect. You know, we at a moment to where it's so bad right now, to where judgment can happen any day, at any time, anything, everything, the sword, the famine, the pestilence is circling, you know what I'm saying? And any one of them can manifest at any time. So, you know, you got to be circumspect. You can't just worry about yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can't just worry about the people around you. You got to worry about, you know what I'm saying, the nation. You got to worry about the behavior of your people. You got to worry about, you know what I'm saying, the animals. You got to worry about the signs in the sun. The signs in the sky. You got to worry about what the prophets are saying. You know, you got to worry about what's going on across other countries. You know, you got to watch news every now and then, you know. You can't just step outside like the rest of these wicked 2/3 do and be like, I don't see no world ending. You know what I'm saying? Let me know when the world ends. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll worry about it. Because a lot of brothers and sisters are carnal minded, and they go upon what they see. You know what I'm saying? So right now I see, you know, everything. You know what I'm saying? I see everything, and it looks normal, but I know that it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's far from normal. And, you know, just because it looked like it's a good day, it's actually not for America. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, for us that's in the truth, it's a great day. It's good. You know what I'm saying? But the environment and the things that's going on in the world ain't good. You know what I'm saying? It's not. The condition of what's going on the planet is very bad. You know what I'm saying? And you need to pay attention to it. So we can get some Bible scriptures right now instead of hearing my mouth flabber. You know what I'm saying? We can hear the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because the Lord can never quote it no better. You know what I'm saying? Sorry it took me a moment to get out there to the highways and byways. I'm going through my own things and fighting my own demons. You know what I'm saying? And trying to battle my weaknesses to the best I can and all. And I cannot battle them. You know what I'm saying? Only Yahweh can fight them for me spiritually. You know what I'm saying? And get these spirits away from me. You know what I'm saying? And allow me to focus on what is important, you know? This one is a good one. We can read some of these scriptures, these awesome scriptures that way. That way, you know, the Bible is there. You know what I'm saying? The Bible is there. You know what I'm saying? As what per se the Achilles heel. You know what I'm saying? It was there. You know what I'm saying? What's another word that I'm looking for? It's a certain word that I was looking for. I don't know, but I can say in the simplest way, the Bible was there. You know what I'm saying? That's proof that these events would happen. You know what I'm saying? That these events would take place. You know, it accurately predicts these strange events and these things that are going on in the world today, and it's on track. You know what I'm saying? And with all things, because the Bible is a fragment of the mind of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the mind of the Lord, what's on his mind. You know what I'm saying? At this moment, you know what I'm saying? What his plans are for this world, what his plans are for the children of Israel, what is he gonna do to the world, and how is he gonna do it? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are looking for answers that are right in front of them. You know what I'm saying? And mainly the Bible. You know, you got the the government. You know what I'm saying? They got a thing called hiding in plain sight. So it's Bibles everywhere. I've even seen Bibles on the side of the road. I've seen Bibles in the garbage. I've seen Bibles on the sidewalk tore up. You know what I'm saying? I've even seen Bibles, you know what I'm saying, in the alleys. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Bibles in people's homes that have never been touched. You know, people that got Bibles but don't read them. You know, they got a Bible in they books, and sometimes they don't have no books. They just got the Bible. So, you know, you can see the volume of Yahweh Shem Shai's voice is, you know, loud and out there, but our people choose to ignore it. You know what I'm saying? Our people choose to not believe in the words of Yahweh Shem Shai. The Most High does say, you know, now don't be mad at me. You know, like Yahweh Shem Shai say, I did always say that I was always there. You know what I'm saying? I always had the door open of repentance for a very long time. So when the time comes and these things finally manifest and they spring forth, you know what I'm saying? Our people had time to repent. Our people had time to beg for forgiveness. They had time to convert to being a Israelite again. You know what I'm saying? They had time to have their sins acquitted. You know what I'm saying? Brothers had time to get up off their lazy butts and go to the highways and byways and, you know, give back to Yahweh within love, worship. You know what I'm saying? Forgiveness and repentance with a meek heart. You know, Yahweh Shem Shai said, I gave you all the time in the world. You know what I'm saying? As slow as time can be. I gave you as much time for you to repent. So when these things manifest and these things take hold on you, then you can't sit there and say that you didn't know about him. You can't sit there and say that Yahweh didn't warn you. You couldn't sit there and say that Yahweh didn't put, you know, people out there, you know what I'm saying, to get you to pay attention to the word, to get you to notice, you know what I'm saying, to get you to wake up, per se. You know what I'm saying? There's many ways that the Most High is reaching out to people, to our people, but they choose not to listen. So it says, therefore, this is Isaiah chapter 5, verse 13. It says, therefore my people have gone into captivity because they have no knowledge. Their honorable men are famished, and their multitude dry up with thirst. Therefore Sheol has enlarged itself and opened its mouth beyond measure. Their glory and their multitude and their pomp, and he who is jubilant shall descend into it. People shall be brought down, each man shall be humbled, and the eyes of the lofty shall be humbled. But Yahweh Shem Shai shall exalt in judgment, and Yahweh who is holy shall be hallowed in righteousness. Then the lambs shall feed in their pastures. It says, and in the waste places of the fat ones, strangers shall eat. So it says these different curses that will take hold of us and that are still upon us to this day. You know what I'm saying? We in captivity, you know what I'm saying, right now, but our people have become dull-minded. They have become unaware of what happened to them. They have become careless. They have not been mindful, you know what I'm saying, of asking the questions of why they're there, why they in this state. You know what I'm saying? Like it says, therefore Sheol has enlarged itself, you know, because Sheol is hell, but hell is a state of living. Hell is not a place to where you go to when you die. No, that's the easy way out from getting from meeting Yahweh Shem Shai and being judged by the Lord, however he may do it. You know what I'm saying? That's the easy way out. You know, but overall, you know what I'm saying, it's a state of living. So the longer we've been led in this state of living without asking any questions, without having the spirit of understanding put upon us, you know what I'm saying, without us thinking about God, you know what I'm saying, a lot of us have become godless. We become enwrapped in hatred for Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us brothers and sisters been rejecting Yahweh Shem Shai. You know what I'm saying? Because of the state of the captivity that they in, they never really question why these things are. They never really ask Yahweh why he put them there? Why did he destroy us continually? Why did he allow our enemies to be above us and for us to be below our enemies? You know what I'm saying? They never really got deep into thought and really, you know what I'm saying, not only examine the world, but examine themselves. You know, they didn't really study. And if you study our people, it will always lead you back to the Bible and to slavery. Them the main things that will automatically, you know what I'm saying, catch your mind and have you, you know what I'm saying, wondering. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me get into the Bible, you know, because our people are spiritually attached to the Bible. You know, as so many of our brothers and sisters, when they was living in a lie, they pushed the Bible heavily upon those of them that would come out of the lie and into the truth. They pushed it so heavily, you know what I'm saying, on the brothers and sisters. It's a lot of us that actually got the Bible, and the Most High put the spirit of understanding and wisdom and knowledge and understanding on us, you know what I'm saying, to understand what happened to us, to understand what times we're in, to understand who our enemy is, you know what I'm saying, to understand, you know what I'm saying, why we in such poverty, you know, to understand what's going on, how close we are to the end. You know what I'm saying? Understand that we the chosen children. You know what I'm saying? We are the sons of the living power. We the Yasharallah. You know, we understood those things and tried to bring it back to the people that pushed the Bible on us so heavily. And we started seeing strange things and strange activities, you know, on the people that once encouraged us to get into the Bible, which is these elders. You know what I'm saying? They come to find out they don't even believe in the Bible. They just did what their parents told them to do. They did whatever their parents asked them, and when they got older, they decided to go off and believe in other things. They just pushed it on their kids because they felt like it was the right thing to do. You know, it's both in duality, you know what I'm saying? And then again, you know what I'm saying? It's a good thing, and it's actually a good thing in secret, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes it can be a bad thing because a lot of us don't wake up from the things that we are taught. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it says, therefore my people have gone into captivity because they have no knowledge. Their honorable men are famished, and their multitude are dried up with thirst. Therefore Sheol has enlarged itself and opened its mouth beyond measure. So the Israelites are more than the sand in the sea. You know what I'm saying? Sand by the seashore, they more than the stars. You know, so hell is big as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Hell is manifest here on earth. You know what I'm saying? Because of the living conditions and the things that we done been through and how badly we've been punished by the Most High. You know what I'm saying? We keep saying that the white man did it, the white man did it. No, the white man was a part of God's plan to put the children of Israel into captivity. You know what I'm saying? The white man was one of the key elements, you know what I'm saying, to get us to wake up to who we are. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us, you know what I'm saying, have not woken up, you know. It was a part of the Lord's plan to put us into this slavery, to put us into this thing. Therefore, you know what I'm saying, the Most High, when the Lord is speaking about Sheol and the Lord is speaking about hell, you know what I'm saying, He's talking about His people and how they live in today. You know what I'm saying, how scrambled their mind is, how blind they are. You know what I'm saying, how terrible, you know what I'm saying, they dealing with each other, how corrupted they becoming, how godless and careless they are, how much they hear the words of God, but they don't want to change, how much they in defiance, you know what I'm saying, but don't want to listen when somebody is trying to tell them the right things to do. It's all kind of manners of wickedness that's going on with our people, and we see it on the daily. Some of the wickedness is growing on people that we're the closest to, and some of it we just seeing on people and our friends that's around us, especially when your eyes are open. You cannot unsee it. You know what I'm saying? Therefore, people that run from the truth are idiots. Because whether you try to blind yourself and try to go back into the world, you can't unsee the things that the Most High is showing you. So you are ignorant within yourself. You are denying the things that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is giving you. And when your eyes is open, your eyes is open. You cannot close them. You know what I'm saying? That's my perspective on it, you know? So we're going to keep going. It says, woe to those who draw iniquity with cords of vanity, and say, if sin were a cart rope, then that say, let him make speed and hasten his work, that we may see it. And let the counsel of the Holy One of Israel draw near and come, that we may know it. That's right. Because the stuff that's going on And the world is bad, man. It's not a good sign for those of them that are, for the Israelites that converted, is good. You know what I'm saying? World War III is good. You know what I'm saying? That is awesome. That way we know we are another step closer to the return of the Messiah. You know what I'm saying? So that's awesome. But in the eyes of the wicked, in the eyes of these wicked 2/3 in the world, you know what I'm saying? That's a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a critically bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Because these people are talking about things that they don't understand. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no perception. They don't have no knowledge on it. So a lot of them be like, yeah, bring on the end of the world, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them be like, okay, I heard of WW3. You know what I'm saying? And when it happens, it happens. You know, I'm not worried about it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them be like, World War III is just another war. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to be all that big. America is big and bad and strong, and they'll never fall. You know what I'm saying? You hear the certain thoughts that come out of these people, you know what I'm saying? And they not understanding, you know, a lot of them do, you know, say, bring on World War III, you know? Like, you know, I don't care. I'm ready for everything. I got guns. I got money. I got bread. You know, I have doomsday bunkers. I have shelters that are hidden out on the side of the mountains. I got, you know what I'm saying, far out retreats, you know what I'm saying, that are hidden. So, you know, when I can just escape and leave the city, you know, and I'll be ready for these strange events and these things that are coming. And like Yahweh said, woe to you who desire the day of the Lord. What good would it be to you? You know what I'm saying? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. So a lot of people are thinking of hope. You know what I'm saying? When World War III and the day of the Lord is approaching, when it ain't going to be no hope, the closer we get, you know what I'm saying, to these times, the darker it's going to become. You know what I'm saying? Especially the closer that we get into the light. You know, we get into Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? Getting closer and closer. But the closer that the 2/3 in the wicked, you know what I'm saying, and these nations get, the darker and darker it's becoming. There ain't no hope. There ain't no salvation for you. So why are you talking about the day of the Lord? Why are you celebrating? You know what I'm saying? Why are you jumping up and down in these churches? Why is you worshiping, you know what I'm saying, these spirits, and, you know, talking about what's going on in the world when you can care less? You know what I'm saying? So what good is it going to be to you when these events come upon you? You feel me? And it's so bad. It's so bad that the wicked desires to see God. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. You know what I'm saying, for the wicked. It's not, because they desire to see God, and Yahweh said that's not a good thing for them, because when I come, I'm just going to destroy them. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going to be no talking. It's not going. I've already talked to the people that believe. I've already talked to the people that's going to repent. But it's not going to be good for those of them that desire me, and they know that they wicked. You know what I'm saying? So they say in their vain mind, it says that, woe to those who draw iniquity with cords of vanity and sin as if it were a cart rope. They say, let him make speed and hasten his work that we may see it, and let the counsel of the Holy One of Israel draw near and come that we may know it. See, that they provoking Yahweh Hashem Yahushai by saying, prove his existence, prove that you are God. You know what I'm saying? And they not paying attention by the signs, because the Most High is creating signs, you know what I'm saying, around the world and in the heavens and in the earth and the sun and the moon and the stars. Within the behavior of people, he doing all kind of works, you know what I'm saying, that prove his existence. The foundations of the world, you know what I'm saying, that prove his existence. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things that the Most High have already done that prove that he exists. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got the earthquakes that's going on in various places. You got crazy storm systems, big ass whirlwinds, you know what I'm saying, big ass tempests, you know what I'm saying, hurricanes, tornadoes, you know, different strange disasters, strange ass plagues and shit, you know what I'm saying, that's appearing out of nowhere. You got Like the Most High said in the Revelation, the laws would change and it would be so harsh that it would be destroying people instead of helping them. You know what I'm saying? You got that the demonic system coming. You know what I'm saying? To where you got to get the hand implants. You got to get a brain implant. You know what I'm saying? You got people that feel like they on a status of Yahweh or even higher, that they would want to be God on the earth. You know what I'm saying? You got the animals, especially the animals that's appearing in, certain animals is appearing in locations where they don't need to be at. You know what I'm saying? The different behavior of the animals is changing. You know, you got strange signs. You know what I'm saying? That's going on, like the one where the river appeared in the desert. That was one of the worst ones. The water turning red. You know what I'm saying? That's recent. You know, the chariots. You know what I'm saying? The people that call these chariots UFOs that are appearing on an alarming rate, more and more and more. You know what I'm saying? You got the prophets that appeared on the scene. They've been on the scene nonstop, telling people to repent, telling people to return. Prior, you know what I'm saying, 90 to 80 years in the making. You know what I'm saying? Prior, you know what I'm saying, before these events even happened and they even started taking place, they was already telling people to turn back, telling our people to turn back, man. Prophets been on the scene for a long time. The Most High, before he destroyed any city, before he end a race, before he end a country, you know what I'm saying, a nation, he would send a prophet before anything. You know what I'm saying? He would send prophets, you know what I'm saying, angels that would come and warn our people to repent before the Most High would destroy the nation, and he would destroy these people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they been a major sign from Yahweh Shem Yahushua in the name of Yahushua. Like the Most High said, now all you're going to get is the sign of Jonas. If you ignore all the signs, all you're going to get is the prophets that's repeatedly telling you what is going on. They're repeatedly telling you the signs of the times. They're repeatedly telling you to repent. You know what I'm saying? They telling you and they reminding our people of who we are. You know, you got the Most High said, I'll pour my spirit upon all flesh. So it's not just the prophets, even though they the main ones and they the ones that we listen to. It's all kinds of spirits that are talking about Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua and the return of the Almighty. You know what I'm saying? You got white people talking about it. You know what I'm saying? You got Chinese people, you know what I'm saying, that's talking about it. It's Chinese people out there that is not Chinese. They actually Israelites. You know what I'm saying? You got the wicked talking about it. You know what I'm saying? And they hatred. You got evil people. You know what I'm saying? Evil people of our people, they hatred is so strong. You know what I'm saying? That they denial is so wicked. You know what I'm saying? That's all they can talk about. They keep blabbering about, they keep talking about the Israelites. How are y'all the Israelites when, you know what I'm saying, we went into captivity and we came out of, you know what I'm saying, the African nation, they cast us out because they were selling their own. You know what I'm saying? Different diverse questions that they keep trying to combat, you know what I'm saying, the words of Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? They keep trying to combat, you know, the words of the prophets, you know, the men of the Lord that Yahweh has sent, you know, and they ask ridiculous questions like, you know, for God so gave the world, you know what I'm saying? No, for so Yahweh loved the world that he gave his only son, that through him that we may be saved. You know what I'm saying? And they say that we can do anything that we want. The law is done away with. You know what I'm saying? Or how? And they tell you, you know, oh, you're not supposed to read the first half of the Bible, the Old Testament. Only read the New Testament. You know what I'm saying? So how's the old laws applying to the new laws today when the Bible clearly states the laws are the laws and they ain't gonna never change? The Most High say, I ain't gonna never change. I change not. You know, like he said, like he told, like the white man, he reading in the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is coming out to him, telling him, I would never uphold you over my people. You know what I'm saying? I would never change the ideal of the world for your sake. If I put you as the enemy, I put you as the enemy. If I put Israel, you know, my people, as the heroes, they gonna be the heroes. They gonna be They gonna be the gods. They gonna get everything. I made this order and I made it permanent. I can never go back on my words. You know what I'm saying? So, or, the children is having visions. You know what I'm saying? Old men is having visions. People is dreaming strange dreams and signs of the coming of the Messiah. You know what I'm saying? Like my brother, he had a dream, that me and him got beamed up, but the rest of the family got left behind. You know what I'm saying? My mom and my sister, they got left behind. And he had a dream, because we know if you're getting beamed up, that's the last day of the world. That's the hour before or during the nuclear apocalypse. You know what I'm saying? I had a dream that I was here on the last day, and the dream was different. I was saved with a bunch of people. Now, I feel like I'm going to be with my family during the end. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm going to be with my people during the end of times, because I've always been with them, but I never really distinguished or really recognized the people that I was with. I was just with a bunch of Israelites that was, and we was in the middle of nowhere, and we didn't have no food. We didn't have no more water. We didn't have anything. We was hiding out in some truck in the woods. And I came outside and I looked up, and half of the sky was black. And come to find out that this blackness that was covering up half the sky was the fathership, and it was the last day. And the chariots was coming out of the fathership to come get people. Now, I hoped in my dreams that it would be my family that would be abducted, but the Most High never really quoted who I would really be with in the last days. We could be pulled up, we could be pulled apart and scattered. You know what I'm saying? During, martial law, during the times of war, some of us could be killed off. You know what I'm saying? I even had a dream that I was in a concentration camp. I wasn't even with my family. You know what I'm saying? I had a dream of me escaping a concentration camp and getting killed. It was different perspectives that Yahweh would put me in. You know what I'm saying? And getting me to understand that you don't even know the outcome of your end. You don't know the outcome of your future. You know what I'm saying? Whether Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai would condemn me, or whether Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai would set me free, I don't know that. I don't know if I'm going to be beamed up with my family. I don't know that if we gonna survive during these the economic collapse. We gonna make it during these strange times, or you know what I'm saying? Am I gonna be by myself? Am I gonna be with a group of people? I don't know that. I just hoped in the dream that I was with my family. You know what I'm saying? But I was the first one on that chariot. I believe I'll let you know that now. I was the first nigga on that chariot. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? The chariot came down and came with a ladder. You know what I'm saying? Because it was picking up people. You know, it was picking up the children of Israel. It was picking up a gang of us. But, I was the first one to run into that chariot. And what's inside of the chariots are paradise. It's peace. You know what I'm saying? It's safety from evil. You know what I'm saying? That the true peace that we desired. And my brother, he had the same dream too. It was similar to mine, but I didn't see what he saw. You know what I'm saying? One dream I was on a dream. One dream I had, I was with Yahweh Shai, and Yahweh Shai had showed me what would happen to the wicked, and what would happen to especially our people who denied his spirit. You know what I'm saying? So I seen the angels, and they was wearing black. They was wearing black, and they had black wings, and they was flying to get into order, preparing to get into order. I was on the chariot, and Yahweh Shai, and the chariot was bronze. You know what I'm saying? And Yahweh Shai was getting prepared, and the chariots was getting prepared for war, for battle. You know what I'm saying? And they had one of the wicked pastors. They had one of the wicked pastors, and the wicked pastor was so shut down and was so in shock on what he was witnessing. They just took him with no hesitation, and they put him in a tube of flaming fire, and they burned him while he was still alive. You know what I'm saying? And I seen Yahweh Shai and them getting prepared for war. You know? So it's a lot of visions and it's a lot of dreams that we are having, you know what I'm saying? Knowing that it's the great day is dawning. It's coming, it's near. You know, it was one where the girl was talking about she saw two flames of fire. And when they came together, the whole sky rained with fire and brimstone. You know what I'm saying? And it was so much calamity and so much war going on. To make matters worse, she seen that shit, and when they collided, the whole sky blew up red. You know? So not only that the believers is having these strange dreams and these strange events, it's the fucking non-believers that's having these dreams too. So it says, woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put light for darkness and darkness, who put darkness for light and light for darkness, who put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe to those who are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. So you got motherfuckers that's telling you that the world is just going through one of its changes. You know what I'm saying? The world is going through a geological state. You know, you got motherfuckers telling you backwards shit that everything is going to be okay. You know, you should worry about your job. You should worry about your money. You should worry about getting rich. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers that's doing backwards shit instead of men being with women, they would go and be with men. You know what I'm saying? Instead of women being with men, she go be with a woman. You know what I'm saying? Just backwards evil shit that's happening right now that's letting you know the signs of the times that we in. You know what I'm saying? And shit. They telling you to go seek out different religions. You know, in they vain fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? We went into captivity over, you know, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, over the Bible, and we coming out of captivity with Yahweh Shem Yahushai and with the Bible. That's it, bro. It's nothing else out there in the world that's gonna give you that enlightenment. There's nothing else that's gonna give you the truth. There's nothing else that's gonna let you know who you are. Everything else is condemning you. Everything is giving you lawlessness. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not good to be bound. This type of freedom is not good to be bound in. You know what I'm saying? So people feel like they got freedom to do whatever they want, you know, to believe whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can tell them what to do. That's because of the society and the world that we live in. You know what I'm saying? And it's actually a bad thing, and it's putting them in jeopardy and destroying them and getting them cut off before their time. Because one thing that's going to stand is Yahweh Shem Yahushai's word, is his law. It's going to stand, man. It's never going to change. It says, woe to mighty men at drinking wine. Woe to men valiant for mixing intoxicating drink, who justify the wicked for a bride and take away justice from the righteous man. Therefore, as the fire devours the stubble and the flame consumes the chaff, so their root will be as rottenness and their blossom will ascend like dust. So the Most High is promising the nuclear day. You know what I'm saying? Since people can care less about the words of the Lord, since people, you know what I'm saying, don't want to hear the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you're going to hear them signs. You're going to see them signs. You know what I'm saying? You're going to understand the times that we in, you know? There's a lot of people that's blind and they demand proof. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to get what they asked for. You know what I'm saying? God said, I'm going to give you what you asked for. And like I always say, you got to be careful what you ask God for. Sometimes people are asking God and don't even know that they're asking him. You don't got to open your mouth. You can just think about it and it's there. You know what I'm saying? You could think about it and it's going to be given to you. You know what I'm saying? Like how a man, you know, a guy is looking for a cigarette and out of nowhere somebody just give him a cigarette. He was just thinking about it. Somebody, you know, he just walked up and somebody gave him a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, a drug addict, you know, he looking for, you know, drug substance to get him high, you know, like cocaine, you know, a powder and something, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody may allow him to smoke it with him, or he may go and buy it and find it. You know what I'm saying? These people, and definitely these motherfuckers is asking for the wrong shit. You know, like most motherfuckers is desiring the day of the Lord, the end of times. And it's not nothing good for them. It's really not. They're not understanding what they're asking for. Like God said, you don't understand what you're talking about, but I'm going to give it to you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't understand me, you're going to understand them signs. You're going to understand that proof. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these motherfuckers ain't going to know what to do. How come nobody told this? How come I wasn't warned? How come I didn't know about this? Why did I reject the knowledge? You know what I'm saying? Woe is me. Like it said in the Bible, but who going to pity a charmer when he is bitten by a snake? Who gonna give a fuck about you when you put yourself there? You had all the time to... There's motherfuckers that sleep next to the Bible, man. These motherfuckers that literally sleep next to the Bible, man. Yahweh has been available for a long time, man. Like the Most High said, I've held my peace. I've restrained myself. Now I shall cry like a woman in travail, man. Shall roar like a lion, man. Right now we entering those times to where the Most High is, he is not keeping his peace. You know, a lot of people is getting killed just for having smart remarks. People are getting killed for their actions. You know what I'm saying? Especially our brothers and sisters, their days are getting cut off, you know? Because the truth is out. You know what I'm saying? The truth is out there, man. So it's no excuse, really, for the children of Israel to not repent and to not return to their God. You know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't want that kind of treasure? Who wouldn't want that crown? You know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't want to be with Yahweh Shem Yahushai? It's plenty of it's the white man want to be with the Lord. That's the funniest part about that shit. The white man want to be with the Lord. The rest of the nations want to be with the Lord. They trying to get in. When the angels is denying them, and they only taking the children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that some fucking shit? The white man, he want to be the son of God. You know what I'm saying? This nigga doing everything in his power. He doing it backwards, but he doing everything in his motherfucking power. The motherfucker destroying the works of the earth. You know what I'm saying? He destroying animals. Different animals is disappearing. You know? He changing the money on your ass. You feel me? That nigga wants you to join the beast system instead of having your own money and your own freedom. You know what I'm saying? To do whatever you want with your cash and all that. This motherfucker changing the motherfucking religion on your ass. He telling you that you don't got to worship God. You can go and do what you want. You can go and be a Muslim. You can go and be in a church. You can go be a Buddhist. You know what I'm saying? You can go be you can go and worship different nations like Indonesian. You can go and be damn, what the fuck? It's different names to these wicked ass things that people do. You can be into Catholicism. You know what I'm saying? You can believe in science. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. There is no God. You know, that's how greedy and evil the white man is, you know? He changing the laws on your ass. Only he can roam free while y'all be condemned. While y'all be punished and y'all be compressed and oppressed. Compressed and oppressed, my nigga. To the point to where it destroys you. He don't even care if he destroy his own people, man. That's how bad he getting. He want to change the air on your ass. He want to tax you for your air. And air is designed to be free. The nigga taxing you on all other shit. Like wood, water. You know what I'm saying? Shit, metal. Shit that's designed to be free. That perpetually grows and it's eternal. This motherfucker putting a bill on it. This motherfucker putting... hey, this motherfucker putting a price on that shit, my nigga. No, make them pay for that shit. Now rumors is talking about he wants you to pay for air in the near future. Hey, the motherfucker just want to throw your ass in jail and let the robots take over. Fuck humans. We ain't got to pay these robots shit. These robots will work, and they will work for free. You know what I'm saying? They got all kind of different stories about the AIs taking over and shit. The more these people demand technology, the more and more the shit is replacing them. You know what I'm saying? He wants to be a son of God. The other nations are following behind him and his plans because they want to be the sons of God, you know? But the Most High is only calling one people. He's not calling God is not calling the entire world. And a lot of people will read that in the Bible and their ignorance, it would trigger their ignorance, it would trigger their rebellion and be like, that's not true. Somebody put that there. How is God only calling for the Israelites? And he said he cared not for the world. He don't care about the world. He don't care about these nations. He don't care about the white man. He don't care about what they going through. What they going through is what they've created to go through. That's what they were creating. God saying, y'all was a part of my plans, but I didn't put my hands on you and make you. You know what I'm saying? That's the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You were in my plans, but I did not put my hands on you and solely create you. You are part of my idea, but I didn't make you. The angels made you. Yahushai commanded the angels to make you. He commanded my children to make you, and they made you. Y'all an example of what you are. They are an example for the Israelites of who to be God over. So Yahweh is over us. So we are over them. So the Most High is confused. You know what I'm saying? Having my people woke up, are ye not gods in the sight to these animals? And you know what I'm saying? In the sight to these beasts. You know? Because the Most High don't really care. He could really care less about what's going on with these people. He could really care less about, you know what I'm saying, the nations and the strivings of this white man and how bad he want to be the son of God. How can an animal be a son of God? You are an animal. There's levels to this shit. You can't just call it. The animals don't step up and be like, we want to be sons of God too. Hell no. You know why? Because they were created to know their place. And they understand their place. And they know that all they gonna be is animals. You know what I'm saying? They grateful for even being on the earth, for even being in God's kingdom. Because the earth is God's kingdom. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of these nations and a lot of these people got to understand that. And our people disrespect God because they want to be like them. Talking about, can't we all just get along? A man is never going to be able to get along with an animal. You know what I'm saying? Those boundaries are there for a reason. You know what I'm saying? That's like a man trying to get along with a lion. And time, if the lion don't got nothing to eat, he gonna eat your ass. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things that animals are missing, like behavior and different knowledges. They don't have the things that we have. So how can they ever understand us? You know what I'm saying? If they don't have those different attributes, God didn't provide them with that. Shit, there's certain fucking animals that only remember 24 hours out the damn day, man. You got certain animals that shit where they stand at. All kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So when the Most High talk about these nations and he talk about these beasts of the earth, you know what I'm saying? He talking about, look at this backwards shit. You see that? That's a good example of being fucking backwards. But when he talk about these nations, he talk about them being animals. They can be godless. You know what I'm saying? The white man, he could be evil because I created him to be godless. I created him to be evil. I didn't give him what I gave you guys. You know what I'm saying? I gave y'all me. You know what I'm saying? I gave you God. You know what I'm saying? I made you into, you know, a God. You know what I'm saying? And our people don't understand how special they are in the eyes of the Lord. You know, so, but like I said, they don't read the Bible, yet they got a Bible on the side of them. You know what I'm saying? They heard about the words of God, but they don't never look into it. So when the nuclear day come, you know what I'm saying? Or when Armageddon start, you know what I'm saying? The mountain of troops and they see World War III cracking off and they actually got motherfuckers parachuting into America, because the Bible does, and Ezekiel 38 does state that the America would be invaded. Look at this backwards motherfucker. He's gonna go right into the fucking traffic. Like, look, backwards shit. Like, just waiting to the light. Some backwards shit. But yeah, that America would be invaded. You know what I'm saying? They gonna wait all the way until then, you know what I'm saying, to consider what's going on. You know what I'm saying? They literally gonna wait until the bad shit happen, until the Most High's rage manifests, and they know it's coming from on high, to do something about it, to pick up the Bible and read it, to go to somebody who knows it. Or to simply finally convert and change their ways when it's too fucking late. You know what I'm saying? That's the worst thing. Especially when you attach to family. When you got friends. You got people that you got to worry about. You know what I'm saying? And they haven't converted and they still want to roll. And they feel like they got salvation as long as they with you. That's not how it works. And then you got to muster up the strength to find a way to ditch their ass. You know what I'm saying? So you can survive. You know? I don't have kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't have none of that shit. So what the fuck I look like in the times of starvation and shit trying to feed these kids and feed y'all? The Most High gonna put it on my spirit to take care of me. You know what I'm saying? The Most High gonna put it on my spirit to take care of the ones that believe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna want to take care of some woman and her damn babies and feed her damn kids and feed these groups of motherfuckers that don't believe and don't care. And I'm starving to fucking death when the Most High had provided me with just one apple. You know what I'm saying? And I got to split it between 8 people? Hell no, man. I got to worry about myself. See, nowadays, the closer, no, in those days, when we get to those days, and we fastly approaching, you know what I'm saying, those days, you know, people is going to be worried about themselves. That's another thing in the world. The world is going to be in such bad shape. The Most High going to stop providing food. He going to stop providing money. He going to stop providing jobs. You know what I'm saying? He going to stop people providing water. He going to stop providing shelter. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be every man for himself, literally. You got to fight for your own life, man. You're going to be starving so bad, niggas going to ditch their families, man. They ain't going to want to feed their fucking family. They going to turn on their family. You got to understand, man. Since our brothers and sisters wanted to be like the beast, you're going to live like the beast. You feel me? You're going to start becoming with a beast-like mind state. And the Most High know when you strip certain emotions from a man, you know, a man don't get his food, a man don't get his water. You know what I'm saying? A man can't provide from his family. A man can't make money. You know? There's certain emotions and there's certain things that the Most High would strip a man, you know what I'm saying, take from him. And since he got the mindship and the dictatorship of this world, he feel like he gonna lose his mind if he fucking lose it. So if I went broke, this is the mindset of a real, you know, a person that believe in the Lord. If I went broke and I didn't have no money and I didn't have no shelter, you know what I'm saying? During these times when it's time for God